What's cracking, everybody? And today we got some interesting news topics here. Uzaki Chan is saved thanks to Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. Very cool of you. Now, how did Netflix actually save Uzaki Chan from an untimely death that she suffered before? Well, by burning itself to the ground. Now, we all know that Uzaki Chan, our lovely girl who's 19 years old in college and has a crush on her senpai and just wants to get him out there enjoying life in the world. Well, she's received a lot of hate just for her, well, having big boobs and I guess a childlike appearance. People on the internet called her like pedo bait and other people pedophiles. Nothing new if you're a weeb, I guess. You know, people saying that drawings are real people. You're used to this kind of stuff and shenanigans. But still, for some reason, out of all the people in the world that people could criticize, you know, like the lolly moms or the other lollies that exist in all of anime, they chose Uzaki Chan as their prime directive. College student. There was countless posts on Twitter of people bashing her and people for liking it. And then there was also, of course, the people trying to redesign Uzaki Chan and make her more appealing, I guess, in a way, by making her less appealing. You can see Twitter is full of people that just want to complain about things because, well, they have nothing better to do. For some reason, people on Twitter denied the existence of short females with big boobs that look young. Those don't exist. But then again, we had a cosplayer like Shibuya Kaho actually cosplay as Uzaki Chan, looking very much like the anime character. And, well, she has big boobs and is definitely over 19 and is short. I'm just saying, she did a great job. And she also rated me on Twitch the other day. Thank you so much. Here's my appreciation shout out to you. Very cool of you. I hope you have continued success. And by the way, you have done some quality work. Quality. So what has Netflix done to get Uzaki Chan exonerated of all crimes? The heat off of her. Well, they released a movie called Cuties on their platform. Now, I have discussed this Cuties movie before, of how it looks absolutely horrific. If you guys are unaware, the summary of it is Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew. Hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, defying family's traditions. So yes, we have an 11-year-old girl that gets fascinated in twerking. Not the best summary and not the best thing that you want to see. And obviously, it got a lot of hate on the internet. And a lot of people are saying, yo, Netflix, maybe you shouldn't release this. But well, here we are, and they actually did release it, and the full footage is out there. Now, to be fair, Netflix only brought the movie over because it got critical acclaim at the Sundance Film Festival and won an award. And also, to play devil's advocate once again, the movie is, well, supposed to show that this side of Hollywood is bad and corrupting youth and making them do like this awful stuff and giving them this influence there. But in my honest opinion, they could have done the same thing and shown the ugliness of Hollywood without doing some actual horrific things like what they just showed in one of their clips that I'm too afraid to show on YouTube. One specific scene highlighted the girls in scantily clad clothes dancing up on a stage in front of adults, twerking, slapping their butts, and doing all sorts of suggestive things in a positive light. And yeah, it was, needless to say, it was very, very uncomfortable. But to also give the film some credit, that's the only thing I watched because it was on Twitter and I don't want to actually watch the entire thing. But yeah, from that alone, that was a big yikes. There's apparently other scenes in the movie too that cross boundaries, so to say. And you can look up them on your own. I will not discuss them. Though I do have to hand it to Netflix for really dropping the ball so hard and getting the heat off of Uzaki, an actual 2D girl with nothing to do with reality and is apparently of legal age. Not that it matters because it's a drawing. And she's actually put in very suggestive things and also, you know, boob groping, things like that in the anime. Yeah, that kind of stuff happens. But you know what makes it okay? The fact that, well, she's a drawing in 2D, and it's just a drawing. Regardless of whether or not the drawing, which actually doesn't have an age, is over the age or not, it still should be fine because it's just freaking drawings. Well, Netflix actually uses real life children to do all this suggestive stuff and puts them in, well, actual pedo-bait stuff. Very smart of you, Netflix, to do that. If you wanted to send a message of Hollywood is bad, there could have been several countless ways to do that better than whatever that film was. And obviously people are trying to cancel Netflix over this, which, let's be honest, that's not going to happen. Yeah, the stocks are probably going down severely right now because of, from what I've seen. But is it actually going to be canceled? Probably not. They make so much money. The thing I'm honestly just surprised about is that they didn't just back off like when they should have. They had enough outlash just from the trailer reveal. I'm surprised they had the balls enough to actually release the dang thing. Overall, I think this just proves that anime is superior because it doesn't hurt anybody. It's just drawings, and, you know, like, that's really all it will ever amount to. No real people are ever hurt in the makings of anime, besides, I guess, the animators who are, well, forced to make all those drawings and stuff like that in very hectic-like situations. Yeah, okay, animators definitely deserve to be paid more. The industry in Japan is not the best. But the focus here is the 2D characters not being real, alright? Maybe one day we can also fix the poor animator situation too in Japan, if only. I just find it funny how the Uzaki-chan situation had spiraled so out of control to, like, the point where such a, I would even say, like, middle tier anime, like, got so popular. The more people hated on Uzaki, the bigger she grew. Probably in boob size too, like, cause so many people just drew her with big bazongas to piss people off more. And that's the fun of it, pissing people off that are stupid when, you know, they could get upset over things like, I don't know, like some scenes in Cuties. So again, big round of applause for Netflix for helping anime. Thank you so much, and proving that once again the anime community is superior. Uzaki-chan has been cemented as her position as an acceptable waifu because of Netflix's stupidity. I just find this so funny. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me bashing Netflix and their dumb decisions sometimes because, well, they've definitely made a couple of bad decisions before. We're not gonna talk about that Death Note live action adaptation, no. And now my faith in them making a One Piece live adaptation, even with the help of Oda, is wavering a little bit right now. But regardless, what are your thoughts and opinions about this whole situation? On Uzaki-chan, on Cuties, on Netflix, on Twitter being dumb about this entire situation, but finally coming together in their hatred of whatever Cuties was. And if you guys enjoyed this video, had some thought-provoking content of whatever was going on, then definitely slap that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe for some more quality content. And I'll see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother.